I got really bullied a great lot. There was this boy, he shot me on the arm with pipa pellets, and I was scared to leave the house.
My first paid job, and I was bullied by a workplace. It was an awful experience, and I've still got anxiety issues because of it.
I've had bullying experience from the day I started school up until the day I left, and a bully even followed me to college. I got pushed down some stairs, I got my hair burnt. I left the college a week before my 17th birthday because it was either I leave or I'd have done something bad to myself.
Passed my driving test, but when I was out in the car and I put my disabled badge in, and this guy came along and actually went to physically attack me because my disability was unseen. After that, I didn't drive for a while because it put me really off.
I've been bullied all my life from the early age. Sometimes it makes me cry, sometimes I go in the sad mood, and it affected me all my years.
These stories are all too common. They happen every day in communities across Scotland. Research by Enable Scotland has shown that 2/3 of people who have learning disabilities have been bullied. This bullying can do long-term harm and affect every part of a person's life. We know that bullying is often the result of prejudice.
Sometimes people have no idea who we are or what our lives are like. They just see our disability and think they can make fun of us or call us names or hurt us. We're fed up with this and we are going to change things.
In the street, like, some of us get called like retard, spastic and handicapped and all that.
They actually said that they couldn't employ us because we've got disabilities and shit.
How did you find dealing with the police?
Well, they weren't very helpful.
They only did half the job.
Yeah.
Philip has suggested that an advocate might be somebody to approach to help speak on Heather's behalf and represent Heather in the workplace.
And I think everybody's got learning disabilities in some way.
Teach them how to do the right things. Stop bullying.
There are lots of great and positive things in our lives, and we are going to tell you all about them. We are Enable Scotland's change champions. With your help, we will break down barriers and build an equal society for every person who has a learning disability.
The coffee shop is amazing. It's the best shop in Falkirk. I love it. It's less friendly, and even if I get like bullied in Falkirk, they say come to us and they can speak to your support workers and all that, contact people. And that's why I love it that much, because they help me. We meet new people all the time. It's quite good. The best shop in Falkirk. Everybody should come here.
I've been volunteering for Food Train for just over 4 years. I've almost been 3 years driving a car, and it helps me with Food Train because I'm now officially a driver for one of the vans. I feel I'm getting more responsibility, with the Food Train. I like the fact is that I can take the family out and we can go on nice days out. I just say to myself, you can't hurt me anymore. Everything's a positive now, no more negatives.
I like to live in the house, be independent, and I live with my wife, Carol, and I met in college. I like to live here because of nice next door neighbours, and it's a like nice, quiet place, and not far from the shops. I like to relax, like my music, watch soaps. I like to garden stuff out the back door, and they do lots of like lots of cricket, go like bowling, cinema, 2014 and that to get engaged. We get married in March church. All the people came, like all the family came for all the weddings and stuff like having a Jewish party.
I've been at college for a number of years. I was doing some basic life skills and then I expanded into doing childcare. The college has supported that all the way. I managed to learn how to do public travel by train and by buses. Childcare, which has always been my dream, I would love to continue that purely because of my own passion, but also to inspire other people.
We are all different and we all have different skills, talents and qualities. We all have different abilities, but we all want and deserve the same thing: respect.
We are working together to end bullying of people who have learning disabilities. We are working to be the change in our communities and we want other people to join us. We hope our film has helped you to really get to know all about us. We hope you've seen our similarities with you, but also our differences, which should be respected. We can put an end to bullying of people who have learning disabilities together, but we need everyone to play their part.
We need you to be the change!
Here's what you can do to be the change and break down barriers to an equal society for every person. Be open to getting to know people who have learning disabilities and not just seeing their disability. Be respectful towards people who have learning disabilities and challenge bullying and abusive language wherever you find it. Be understanding that people who have learning disabilities may need extra support, but that doesn't define them. Be a friend to people who have learning disabilities and get to know them.
What are you waiting for? Sign the pledge, please.